Hello guys, and welcome to the Jonahair747 YouTube channel. I know I haven't been on here in a long time to make an update or anything like that, so I decided to make a video today to kind of fill you guys on some things that I've wanted to talk about for a while. And before we get into this update, I just wanted to thank all of my subscribers, all of my fans, and all of my followers from supporting me from day one. Without you guys, I would not be uploading the videos to YouTube or sharing them onto Facebook pages or anything like that. I would just be using these videos for my personal use, so thank you. First off, this is I can't fucking talk. This shirt is awesome. I got it from, I think, eBay a few months ago. This is a Fly Douglas DC9. That's what it says, and I think it's this sleeve. Yeah, has the little DC9 on the. Is there anything on? No, nothing on that one. Second thing, I went out and wasted a lot of money to buy one of the nicest cameras that I've ever owned in my entire life. Okay, it's a couple years old, but I bought it brand new. Anyway, I'll just get right into it. It's a Sony, I don't know if you can really see, there we go. It's a Sony FDR AX53. This thing is amazing. This camera rocks. I've been using it at the local airport that I live by, catching all the Mad Dogs, DC9, 727s and all that stuff, 737-200s. I've been using this, and the quality is a lot better. The quality is a lot better. The sound is a lot better than versus my other cameras. And the only thing that I've noticed with this one, if I have it zoomed in all the way, and it's cold out and I'm shivering a little bit, it picks it up just a little bit. Or if it's really windy out, it'll shake the camera around a little bit. And that's the stuff that I notice, you know, especially when it comes to my videos, because I don't want my videos looking like trash. And when it comes to wind or any shakiness, or it's not whatever, the video didn't come out the way I wanted it to, it really bums me out. So I'm trying to get the clearest image possible for you guys and make my spotting videos flawless. And yeah, my walls are green, not by choice. I moved into this room, which looks like I live in a weather green screen, so I could probably do the weather behind me if I could, or if I wanted to, I probably could. That'll be changed, so don't worry about that. So if I make any more future updates or videos, you won't see that anymore. Thank God. Okay, so there's been something that I've wanted to do for a long time now, and that is to make a huge video on all of my airline memorabilia stuff that I have, models, vintage airplane signs, old boarding passes. I have a piece of an MD-88 in my closet, you know, and a piece of a 737-200 right here. You know, I want to put it all together and set it up and show you guys, because I have a lot of rare models and all that other stuff that I'm sure you guys are going to really appreciate and like to see. Now, if you guys know me, if you guys truly know me and have been following me from the beginning, you guys know I don't like modern aviation. So all of my models, everything, it's all the airplanes that I grew up with, you know, DC-9, 727s, all that good stuff. I'll just give you a little, you know, example. So this is new. I got a Gemini 200 717 TWA. It's a fantastic model, and I can't wait to set it up for you guys. And this is also a brand new model that I just got a couple days ago, the Gemini 200 Eastern Airlines 727-100. This, I'm gonna go get married to this real quick. I'll be right back. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna get married to it yet. No, but seriously though, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes filled with just stuff. And it's not just any stuff. Like I said, airline memorabilia stuff I've collected over the years since I was a kid. Models I've collected over the years since I was a kid. All my boarding passes from like Northwest and everything like that. Old bag tags and magazines, and oh man, the safety card collection. Oh, don't even get me started. I mean, I have a lot. So once I actually do find room to put all this stuff, I'm gonna make a huge video I'm gonna put everything up, set everything up, make it look awesome. I'm gonna hang all my signs up. And actually, speaking of signs, I don't know if you guys remember this. Back in the day, I had this whenever I would do update videos at my old house in Minnesota, where I'm born and raised. Some of you may have noticed there was a big ass Northwest Airlines luggage check-in sign above my head that I hung on the wall. And that sign I actually found. I was at the Minneapolis airport. I was spotting there one day, and there was like this room that not a lot of people really go into. And it was late at night. I didn't go home yet, and there was no one in the airport, so I'm just kind of roaming around. And this is outside of security, obviously. And I'm roaming around, and I stumble across this one room, and I walk in there, and there's like a filing cabinet, like a big shelf, and I didn't like, what the hell's this, So I kind of walk up to it, just kind of checking it out, and there's a garbage can next to it, and next to that garbage can, there was a folded up like red square looking thing like in it or next to it, and I'm like, all curious to check it out to like see what the hell that was. So I kind of reached down and I pull it up a little bit, and I saw the bowling shoe N logo with the triangle on it, and I'm like, what the hell is this? So I looked around to make sure no one was watching me, and I pulled it out and I unfolded it, and it's this huge, like 4-foot long sign that says Northwest Airlines luggage check-in. It's red and white with the logo on it, obviously, and the N with the circle and the triangle. And I'm like, well, I'd rather it be in my room than in the trash. So, and if you guys don't know, my mother was a flight attendant for Northwest for 20-something years. So, and her favorite airplane is also the DC-9. So, and totally off topic, but for all of you 717 fans out there like me, Delta originally planned to retire the 717s, the 767-300s, and the CRJ-200s in 2025. Okay, well, I've got good news. Really good news. They threw out that original plan completely. Delta threw out the original plan of retiring the 717s and the 767-300s in 2025. Now, there's talk that they are going to either keep them until 2027 or 2030. I don't know about the CRJ-200s. I honestly could care less. That plane is a piece of crap, and I can't fit in it. When I sit down, that thing can... I can't stand that airplane. But yes, the 717-200s and the 767-300s are planning to stay for at least another, I don't know, maybe more, 5 years or so, maybe longer. I'm not sure yet. So once I get the confirmation, I will let you guys know when they come out with whatever they decide. And hopefully it's 2030, because that means we'd have, 7-8 years left with the 717s and the 767-300s, which didn't make any sense, because if they're going to retire the 767-300s, they were going to keep the 767-400s. I don't know. With all these modern electric pieces of junk airplanes coming into everybody's fleet now, it replaces all of the true aviation that we all grew up with. Well, at least I grew up with. And, I cannot stand an airplane that is fly-by-wire that sounds like a vacuum cleaner taking off and landing. There's no thrill in that. To me, absolutely no thrill. A fly-by-wire is basically a flying computer. Not fun at all. That's why I love what I grew up with, because they were loud, they were smoky. It was a real man's airplane. It was true aviation. This is when I'm about to nerd out here. I remember as a kid, even all the way up until they retired the DC-9s with Delta, I'd fly them all the time. I remember I'd walk on, I would walk from the terminal onto the jet bridge to get to the DC-9. I'd be walking down the jet bridge, and about halfway down, I could smell the jet fuel coming from the DC-9. The DC-9 in the cabin just had that, it had that smell. And, and then you would get on it, and then you would smell jet fuel and coffee. And, that is a like a perfect mixture of my childhood. And you walk onto a modern day airplane now and it smells like a piece of plastic. Wow, thrilling, you know? I don't know. I mean, everyone has, you know, everyone has their own opinions on it. Everybody, I mean, I'm not judging anybody for liking what I don't like, because everybody likes something different. I like the older stuff, you know. It was a lot more fun and more interesting. It was a thrill. It was always a fun ride on the classic jets, you know, steep takeoffs and all that good stuff. Even the smells of the jet fuel and the coffee in the cabin. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. But yeah, that's my rant. So I'm gonna end that right now. So in the beginning of this video, when I guys. So in the beginning of this video, when I introduced you to my new baby, my new camera, I mentioned a little bit about Willow Run Airport. I'm going to talk just a little bit about that. Willow Run Airport is here in Michigan, that I live about 15-20 minutes away from. And I'm so blessed to live next to an airport that has all the airplanes that I grew up with. They have USA Jet Airlines, they have Kalitta charters, they have Ameristar, they'll have just random classic airlines coming in from Canada that have the 737-200s. We have Aeronavs, TSM that come in with their MD-80s and DC-9s. So Willow Run Airport is filled with DC-9s, MD-88s, MD-83s, 727s, 737-200s, Falcon 20s, basically everything from like 1970 and on. Like it's not a quiet airport, which I love. It's such a thrill to go and spot there, because every single time I go, you know, I feel like I'm stepping back in time. I feel like I'm you know, 3-4 years old again when I first experienced and watched a DC-9 or 727 take off. You know, that airport is so awesome, and it's continuous. It's all day. It's early morning, like 4:30, 4 in the morning. DC-9s or whatever else will take off out of there, and throughout the day things will be landing and taking off, and then late at night, a lot of the red eyes from USA Jet or whoever come in at like either 12, 1 in the morning, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. If they're delayed, 3:30 in the morning. You know, there's always something going on at Willow Run, and I'm trying my best to get as much footage as I can before, you know, it changes. You know, there's no change that's supposed to happen, but eventually it will, and eventually all those classics will be gone. So I'm trying my best to capture, you know, Willow Run's prime time with these classic jets flying in and out of there right now. So when they are gone, we can all look back on those videos and reminisce on what used to be. And I want you guys to expect a lot more videos from Willow Run Airport. I couldn't go today because we're getting a major snowstorm right now, which really sucks. But tomorrow the weather's supposed to clear up, and I'm gonna go back to Willow Run and see what I can get tomorrow. So it's always a surprise every single time. There's always something that pops up on Flight Radar 24 that shows me like, hey, guess what? There's a DC-9 leaving in 10 minutes. Hey, guess what? 30 minutes later, 727. You know, it's very, these flight schedules they're not logged in like a day before. Like if you look for like at Delta's schedules, they just kind of pop up either an hour before or 3 hours before, sometimes 20 minutes before. I've had that happen. It was just recently. I was at Willow Run for like 4 or 5 hours just waiting for things to take off and land, and I was sitting there for like an hour, and I kept checking Flight Radar, and you know, just to see if anything popped up. And it's a good thing I looked, because the USA Jet MD-83 was planning to take off to, I don't remember where it was going, and I had like 15-20 minutes to get to my spot and film it taking off and go. And sure enough, I looked across the field and I saw the beacon light on and just started hauling ass to the runway. So I quickly drove to my spot, got it taken off, and waited for the rest to come in. So Willow Run's a lot of fun. And one more thing before I end this video. I know I haven't been flying as much. That's because I've been kind of, I don't know. I've been at Willow Run a lot. And I'm trying to get as, like I said, I'm trying to get as many videos as I can out of there. And, you know, and if you guys don't know, I do work for the airlines. I'm in the airline industry. And I can, you know, I got those free flight benefits that I try to use as much as I can to fly in the 717s, in the 757s, whatever's good that's left. But I am planning to fly here soon, maybe in the next couple weeks, maybe a few weeks. I'll take a day trip somewhere on a 717. And you know, when it comes to my footage, they're not trip reports. When I put all the videos together, I don't like trip reports. You know, people sitting down and measuring their knee away from the seat of how much room that they actually have. Like, who gives a crap? Like, come on, stop. I'm there for the experience, and I'm there to share the experience with you guys. And just, I focus on the airplane the entire time, you know. And I try to get certain shots up in the air and on the ground that may look cool to you guys, you know. Close-ups of like the aileron, or you know, getting other airplanes flying by me at cruising altitude, or just whatever, a wide-angle shot. Like, I try to make my footage to look cool, you know, to make it look enjoyable to watch. But I was going to ask you guys, is there anything that you would like to change? Wow, words! Is there anything that you guys would like me to change in my whatever you want to call it, trip videos, whenever I take a turn somewhere? Do you guys like the music in the beginning, and then the rest of the video it's just strictly airplane noise, or do you prefer no music? Or is there a certain shot you want me to get? Is there a certain route you guys want me to fly? Just leave it down in the comments. You know, I'm up for suggestions. I'm up for constructive criticism, because like I said, you know, I make this content for you guys, and you know, without you, I wouldn't be doing it. And since you guys are watching my videos, I want to make it as best as I can for you guys to enjoy and watch and look back on one day. Oh, this is off topic. I can't move my legs. This is great. Oh my God, I'm getting old. Holy God. Oh, I feel like I'm 98. Shit. Anyways, I'm gonna go get a wheelchair to drag my happy ass out in the kitchen and get some, whatever. I'm hungry. No, but seriously, thank you for watching, and thank you for following. And like I said in the beginning of this video, thank you. Yeah, so stay tuned for more videos at Willow Run. Stay tuned for upcoming trip videos, whatever you want to call those. And like I said, if you have any suggestions or you want me to change something, please don't hesitate to tell me. Please leave it in the comments, because I want to perfect my footage for all of you and to make it look good and enjoyable to watch. Like I've said about 100,000 times in this video already. And if you guys have Instagram, I did make an Instagram account, I don't know, it was a while ago. But all I post are McDonnell Douglas pictures that I've taken and videos that I've taken as well. And it's as simple as M Douglas Pics. That's it. Go follow it. Go like all the stuff, because I have a ton of stuff on there. So if you're a Mad Dog freak like I am, you're gonna love that account. So you should check it out. All right, I'm gonna go now. I'm hungry. I'll probably have to drag my happy ass out there because I can't move my legs. Yep, that does not feel good. Ow.